Hey, my name is Shanice Alexander, and I'm one of the co-founders of Venture with Purpose. I wanted to do a more personal update to what we're going to be up to in 2025 as we're moving and navigating through this new landscape. Lots of stuff is happening. Things have been weird since 2020, but we got to keep moving. All things considered, we're really going to be focused on three main tenets that we've seen come up in our work with our clients over the last couple of years. Those three things don't mean that we're not going to tailor or customize our work with clients who want to work with us, but there are some focus areas that we think are really important to moving us forward socially and organizationally into the next space of our work culture. So the three main tenets that we want to focus on in 2025 really center leadership coaching, team retreats, and implementation services. Over the last couple years, organizations, companies have really focused on analyzing and evaluating the culture of the organization, their policies and practices. You've come up with roadmaps, you've come up with plans to actually make some changes, but then how do you actually keep that momentum? Well, for us, policy is nothing without implementation. So we're really focused on creating practical plans and working with you collaboratively to actually roll out those plans throughout the full cycle so that you are managing and navigating the change that you create throughout the experience. Does that mean it's going to happen quickly? No. Does that mean you're not going to have any hiccups? No. Change is not easy, like I said, but when you have someone working with you to understand what it means to actually equitably implement and inclusively implement your plans, it's easier to navigate that process, especially when you have a lot of other things going on. We love to work with clients around how do you actually see the vision from before the beginning through the end, and how do we create an opportunity to implement and have everyone understand what it means to implement these changes on a long-term basis. And again, we've seen this happen where your organization or your company, you are incorporating new policies and practices, and people have a hard time with that. People tend to have a hard time with change in general. So how do you support your staff to actually move forward, continue to do their work, keep the motivation during this transitional period? A lot of times it has to do with one-on-one time, being able to kind of talk about what's going on, what's coming up for them, and how they can navigate this new change. I like to call it work therapy, but obviously it's really focused on how do we as individuals see the plan, move it forward, and be able to keep understanding of how we relate to the work in the places that we exist in. We're offering our coaching for performance and coaching for transformation services. You should check out our website at venturewithpurpose.com to learn more about what approach makes the most sense for your team. But providing capacity building and support one-on-one is a really useful approach for building the skills and confidence of your team as you move through organizational change. Things have been really weird since 2020. You have some places that are fully remote still, some folks who are doing hybrid work, and some folks who are trying to get back in the office. All that to say, we've lost a lot of our connection time. Now, as a millennial, I'm not necessarily saying go into the office full time, but I do recognize that in-person team building time together is really important to keeping motivation and keeping folks on track. We're offering our 4 featured retreats that really focus on culture building around how to manage and deal with differences in understanding of our relationship to work, as well as shifts in our work culture and how to navigate those shifts as a team. Our retreats are opportunities that are 1 day, a day and a half, or 2 days that can really bring your team together and create a shared understanding of how we are showing up and what our culture is as a team. We have some future retreats, but we're also willing to work with you to customize some retreats based on the specific needs of your organization. So again, check out our website, reach out to us at info@venturewithpurpose.com, and let's talk about what you all need when it comes to understanding the culture that you have and the culture that you're looking for as an organization. If this is something that you all think you are interested in and you want support with, please reach out to us. We love to connect with you. We love to dive into the weeds and take a look at what your organization or company needs. And we love to collaborate with you along the way. Again, Shanice Alexander. You can reach me at Shanice, SHANIECE, at venturewithpurpose.com. Our general email address at info@venturewithpurpose.com. And then check out our website to learn more about our services at venturewithpurpose.com. Talk to y'all later.